Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Another match day watch along after a little bit of a break on the channel for myself, personally. Just a bit of a respite, as really needed on season that we've had. We are back, and it's the Euros, the Women's Euros 2025. It's been underway since Wednesday, but with the weather and other bits going on and off air, we've obviously the news of. I got his name now. Diogo Jota and his brother Fabian. And obviously it was yesterday. Not going into that. That's for another day. It's just not seemed the right time to do shows. So any sort of show, be it Watchalongs or others. So obviously out of respect in terms of the Liverpool side of things, and the Jota family in general, we've obviously waited till today to do, and obviously. Wait till today to do the watch-along. Watch-along side of things and come back with the shows. And as I say, I'm late, 4 minutes late, by the way, so apologies on that one. I swear to God, if you ask me long enough, I'm going to cry. I do not know what channel it's on, but we are here for the first game of Group D in the Euros. Wales versus Netherlands. Wales making their debut in the competition as well. Yeah, it's on the BBC iPlayer. There we go. Or BBC One or whatever. If you're watching it live on this or the other. I'm expecting Wales to get absolutely torn a new one, to be honest. Over the long run, but of this game, but we'll see. We'll see if they can cause a shock. They're going to have to lose with Wales, have they? Let's be honest. Obviously, Catherine's in the chat earlier. Only comments coming up now. How you doing? Doing well. Starting cool. Yeah. Well, cool. It's still warm and muggy here, but it's cooler than what it was earlier on in the week. But yeah, it's only going to going by the forecast here in the UK. It's only going to last for a few days. And it's back again with the deep heat, so I say. But yeah, so apologies for being late and all that. But we are here now for our first game covering in the Euros. Obviously, when it comes to Wales and England, for as long as they're in the competition, we'll cover all their games, obviously, respectively, and we'll do other games as well going forward as well for the rest of this tournament, all the way to the bitter end, no matter what. But yeah, as I say, the circumstances with Jota and yesterday with yesterday's news, in terms of, I'm not going to go into it, but you know what, if you're an Arsenal fan and football fan in general, you know. What are you doing? Mentally, I wasn't in the right frame of mind to go live and have idiots just randomly come and chat and cause aggro and be absolute arseholes. So I thought, you know what, just keep the initial plan of back to back watch alongs. You've got your show tomorrow, you've got Liam and Jonesy tomorrow, the El Smuggo and Jonesy show, Cannon Jonesy, sorry. Oh, one sec. Almost the 1-0 goal's been given? Yes, no, maybe? Or a foul been given. What are you doing? Please. Chill out. Come on, lay down. I want to be able to leave back in my chair, not play. Never mind. What is this top fan shit? It's got to be. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. I need to talk to Jones in case it's a thing they've added on restream, and I don't know about it. I've not seen it myself. I assume it's a YouTube thing, but I'll have a double check with Jonesy later. As a YouTube thing, now going by what you just said, Catherine, it's a YouTube thing. I think it's for their YouTube's way of trying to get more engagement in lives and all that, by the looks of it. Did you see when Dwight came to Arsenal? Yes, I'm not pleased with that. Thank you. I don't like him. I think he's the most overrated player in the top clubs in England. If you're going to get if you're going to buy Madueke as a cover to Saka, but also a cover to who plays left wing, you may as well keep with Martinelli. I'm sorry, there's no difference. They are the exact same. Hi Tom, how you doing? Hope you're getting better as well. Pete's in the chat as well. Rosie's down here. Oh God, Rosie's here. Yeah, I think you lost. Scotland didn't qualify for the Euros this year. You want to stay, but just think, Scotland didn't qualify. More overrated than Palmer. But at least with Palmer, there was that season. Not last season, the season before there was that season. I was like, ooh, more penalties, but still. But Mendueke is just reason why I say Mendueke is overhyped, because the Chelsea fans overhyped him. They've put him on that pedestal from the get go, and basically gone, he's amazing. So amazing he can't get in your starting 11. So amazing your owners want him out. They want to make a profit on him. So amazing though. And what really grinds my gears is that fucking now Chelsea are lurking with Ethan. So we need to get Ethan one year he's sorted with his new deal and quick, because they're lurking. I don't like that. That'll really, if we get Mendueke and we don't get Ethan done any fucks off to Chelsea, I'm going to lose my ever loving mind. Are you watching England? Yeah, I'm doing back-to-back watch-alongs. So I'm doing obviously this watch-along here, the Wales-Netherlands game. And then I think if I'm lucky, I'll get a half-hour break between streams, and then I'll be back again just before kick-off. What was that, about 10-15 minutes before kick-off for the England game, and we'll go again for that one as well. But Palmer's just he's got himself to a pedestal and then fucking just fell off a cliff last year. And even this World Cup, from what I've heard and seen, I've not even watched it, to be honest, barring one half of Real Madrid versus, I think, Real Madrid's opening game of the competition in the groups. The second half of that game. What else? Another game? Who's another game? Oh, the other night against Bayern Munich against Brazilian side. I can't remember the fucking Brazilian side's name now, but barring them two games, and even that was a sort of glance, basically. I've not really watched the Club World Cup, hence why I've not even covered it on the channel. I know I was meant to cover the first game back because I was into Miami Messi, but it's fucking so late, I fucking passed out tired. I was like, no, I can't do this. That's just not got the interest is not there for me with the Club World Cup. I may do the last few games. Once the semi-finals, obviously, once the semi-finals are confirmed, I may do the semi-finals and final just for shits and gigs. If there's nothing to do in between, depending on obviously games with Euros and all that. But other than that, yeah. As I said in the group chat, need to stop funding Chelsea. Yep. We also need to stop historically giving them our best players in the I think I was in his pomp we gave him. We literally went, there you go, have him. And each one year is literally breaking out, and even football fans, not even Arsenal fans, football fans around the fucking world that have seen 1 year he play say he is that guy. He is the next best thing. Like, there's no, like, he is the stand up, just poster boy for club and country. And we're going to go, yeah, I forgot it. No, we need to fucking bend to his will, so to speak, in terms of, and he's got negotiations to say, yeah, you know what, we need to give him more game time. We agree. This is what we're going to do. These are the stipulations, and get it fucking done. PSG versus Bayern. Well, PSG will win that, but in my opinion, going from what I've seen of PSG in highlights, PSG will win that. I'm right now, so yeah, as I say. And the size with it's bastard the cash, €85 million. What we talk the thing is, why can we just translate and talk in pounds, fuck's sake? Just please. England don't deal in euros, so to speak. Let's just deal with the pounds and this, that, and the other. But yeah, look, if he doesn't want to stay and fight for his spot now, bye-bye, see you later, and get a fucking proper profit on him. Proper profit, considering what we paid for him. And then also he's set for life as well, financially. Yes, I'd love to some time. Arsenal may as well post the money to Brighton. That's where Chelsea ends up sending most of. Yeah, pay that Yale Pedro and Sanchez deal. Or whatever. What's he doing to me? Hey, right, I need to get another bit sorted for my setup here. Need to get a scoreboard as well. I ain't done the scoreboard yet, but yeah, still 0-0 by the way. I've got to give Wales their due. Obviously, Netherlands have got all the ball. These are 11 minutes here on my end, but defensively, Wales are holding their own, so to speak, so far. Anyway, I think time will tell. I think that just Netherlands. It's a matter, as it stands, it's a matter of time with Netherlands. I think the second they score the first goal, that's it. Floodgates might open. Wales are. I know. It's their debut in the competition in general, but there's just not on trying to setting off the counter. They're not quick enough or sharp enough to get forward and punish the Netherlands on the counter where they should be. Right, that. We're going to show that. We're going to go to that. We're going to go to the font side. Where's the fonts? Do that. No. No. That'll do. And then the background needs to sort out as well. I don't like it's just basic and blue. It really doesn't. I don't like it. There we go. And open it off. Enough. Oh, by the way, thanks, Rosie, for gifting out the free membership. I saw you do that before. Thanks very much. And obviously, Anthony, you got the free membership, so I hope to see Anthony's in the chat at some point. Thanking you for that as well. Yep, big news. Yeah, I did see this, and I was actually obviously expecting it, but because obviously it was like Wednesday that was announced, Wednesday morning, and I was literally set up for. Will you come and lay down? Come on, give me my head in. Come on. I was set up. I was going out with my brother to the cinema to see the new Jurassic World film, first showing and all in the morning. And I put in the group chat, and Peter, a few hours back me up on this. I said, "Sod's law. I'm going to the cinema this morning. Like, Sod's law. Whilst I'm in the cinema, we're going to breaking news on either Chloe Kelly or Super Mendy, one of the two." And what happened to Chloe Kelly? But at the same time, I'm happy. It's done. It's dusted. We know we ain't worrying going into this game tonight. Where's she going? What's she committing? And all. It's all done and dusted. She ain't got to worry about, even though she may have known. She hasn't got to worry and stress about the announcements. It's all done and dusted. It's out there. And now she can just look forward to the rest of the tournament, just to this tournament with England, and then obviously look forward to coming back in pre-season and starting a new season with back home with a new club. I mean, from her point, we've said this numerous times, not just herself. I think G said it, Liam said it, George, Jonesy. We've all pretty much said it in our own roundabout way. Lay down. That from a Chloe's point of view, she was twerking. Like she wanted to stay. Once she felt the love from the fans, and she was getting the game time and everything that came with her loan spell, the way it did, taking out the equation of winning the Champions League as well on a final game under the old loan, taking all that out of the equation, sorry, it was so obvious she wanted to stay put now. She'd had a change of heart and she wanted to come back to London. And we in the club actually jumped on it, for fuck's sake. Like for once in their lives, they jumped on a situation where a player twerks and they went, "Okay, let's go, let's get it done." And they done it. And I can't, and that side of things, I can't complain about the club. And now, as I say, all parties are happy. We've got a fantastic player. We've got competition on that side of the pitch. Fantastic. Ball in. Netherlands are piling in, but it's just one sec. But it's just a literal red wall from Wales. Like they've got every player behind the ball in the box, pretty much, barring a striker. Just the occasional counter attack, but they've got everyone behind the ball, ready and wait, defending for their lives. Which tactically you can't blame for. Obviously, they want to upset the apple cart, and sure they're not here just to make up the numbers. Unlike Northern Ireland, not did 3 years ago. How is DVD and Vicky Palova? DVD's had nothing to do, really. From her point of view, she's playing, obviously. But she's literally had nothing to do. With all due respect. It's been, in terms of possession and all, yeah, Wales goalie's now down and getting the old treatment. But yeah, it's been all Holland in terms of possession and chances created. Like Wales have never had the ball. They've not done anything to test Daniel Van Dosmia. Van Dosmia. And Vicky, I think she's starting, I believe. So I didn't get to see the team. Don't quite settle down. Catherine, by the way, your question, I will send you a link in a minute. Just give me 2 minutes, and I'll send you a link over. Bear with, no, just bear with. Let's look there. Palova. I think Palova's starting. I heard she was starting. Netherlands. Yeah, Palova's starting. He's in the front three. Yeah, Palova, Miedema, and Jill Ward. Yeah, definitely Van Dosmia in goal. And Man City is Kirsten Caspiani. Dominique Janssen, Vel Berman, Esme Brooks, Jackie Gunn, Danielle van der Donk Carpenter, if you know, you know. Capson, Victoria Padova, Viva Miedema, and Jill Ward. There he is. So I thought he'd come and say hello. How are you doing, Anthony? I've seen you for a while. Hope you're keeping well. Right, for that side of things. Yes, because your link was like, hang on a second. You need to chill. I don't need hot air on my bloody leg. There you go. Right. Yeah, send it to Catherine. Cool. Well, Netherlands should win. For all due respect, they should win. They did. Turn it aside. They're the experienced team out of the two. We've all got a super chat from Rosie. Thank you for the super chat. Just stop England and Arsenal. Aren't you nice, Rosie? I'll send the £2 back and say just stop fucking Rangers and Scotland. Scotland's not too hard, and Rangers, well, it's gonna be interesting. Let's put it that way. With new ownership. But then again, you had hired Russell Martin to be your head coach when his previous job at Southampton in the top flight of England lasted like 5 minutes. But in the Championship in England, pretty much the level of the SPL, maybe he might do well somewhat. I doubt it. You never know. Right, it's been Catherine in 1 second. I forgot my mom went blank for a second. How you doing, Catherine?
Pretty good. Holiday weekend and all.
Oh yeah, because Independence Day, wasn't it? Independence
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yep. So I worked like a half day on Thursday, and then I peaced out and started day drinking on Thursday.
Oh God.
I didn't drink yesterday because I was visiting family and I was driving, so I'm gonna keep things safe. But might as well just start off today the right way, I guess.
I mean, there's enough going on in the world. Let's be honest, to fucking make you drink. Let's be honest. I can't exactly complain either. I can't ever go or anything because
Yeah, they say it's a bad thing to be drinking alone. So if I drink over the internet, it makes me feel just a little bit better.
yeah. Oh dear.
If you do want company for the England game as well, I will be switching out of Dutch top here into Lioness
Yes,
top.
yeah. As long as you're free, you've got nothing to do. Yeah.
Oh, I am so bored. I mean, I woke up, drank my cup of coffee, turned on some Wimbledon, then turned on qualifying,
How's that gone down in
turned
the States?
Wimbledon back on for 20 minutes before the pre-show for this match started. Then turned the match on. It's just a sports-filled weekend, so.
Yeah, how's that gone down in the States? Obviously, US. Is she the number one? She's one of the. Obviously, I think she's one of the favourites. Got knocked out first round.
Oh, Coco Gauff, yeah, she got
Okay,
knocked
that's
out
it.
first round. Yeah, she's world number 2. I think, depending on the side of the bracket, she would have, I think, maybe faced Sabalenko either in the quarters, semis, or maybe even the final. I mean, she was tipped. I think Navarro got knocked out too. Or wait, no, she's playing right now. I think.
Most
I
of
don't know.
ours.
The US has had like 3, like I think they have one of their top prospects. Yeah, Emma Navarro actually looks like she's about to be playing or about to advance. They're level on sets 1-1. She's up in the final one 5-3, about to be up 5-4, unless she can pull this one back. So yeah, the U.S. will have really just Emma Navarro left. But there was another American that got knocked out like second round that was like tipped to make it,
Oh, okay.
final 8 or 16, something like that.
Yeah, well, our men's number one, he got knocked out second round. Admittedly, he was shit for the day and doesn't these days. Draper, and then the
First,
former US Open winner. I can't remember her fucking name for a second. The Tottenham supporter, Emma. I can't remember her fucking surname
Emma
now.
Navarro is playing right now. I don't know.
No, Raducanu. Not Raducanu. No.
Don't
Yeah,
ask me names. I know very little. I enjoy watching it if there's like no other sports
yeah,
on.
but basically, yeah. Emma, she's our, I don't know if he's number one or number two. I don't know in terms of tennis rankings for the UK. Since he's won the US Open a few years back in the breakout years, she's just either injured or she takes her coaches or she underperformed, and she underperformed this year. I think Heather Watson's out. Most of our prospects have been knocked out early this year.
That's a foul.
I'll give Wales their due. 24 minutes, and they've conceded at least 3 goals less than I thought they'd concede by now.
Yeah. Sanderson was saying in the build up in the pre-match that she wouldn't be surprised if Wales can either get a draw or keep it close because the pressure is really on the Dutch to perform. Um, because like people are just underrating Wales, which to be fair, so was I. I was thinking it was going to be like a 7-0 game. So
I thought
I
at
mean,
least 5. Yeah.
from a betting perspective, I think it's going to be at least a 3-goal game, I think, or a 4-goal game. Offsides is the call.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
But all right, so I'm trying to figure out this whole live chat top fan thing. I have made so many comments, and I've been stuck at 75 XP. I think because Rosie over here did a super chat, she bumped up by 150 points. So boo on you, Rosie. I don't really have an opinion on Midwake joining Arsenal.
I just don't rate him.
I am
for the price of
more of
Arsenal.
a women's team supporter than a men's team, but I will get behind the men.
Well, this one, so do that. Let's have a look. What's going on? What's all this? Oh yeah, I see now. Yeah.
I guess you can buy your own crown there, Rosie, for
For £2.
for being the top fan.
It's got to be a YouTube thing then. 'Cause I've not put nothing on, so yeah. So yeah, top fans currently, from what we're watching, how we are right now. Rosie has got 225 XP.
She bought
You're,
it.
yeah, you're number 2, 35. Mr. Tom is third, with 75. Anthony Herbert's fourth. Pete's full, fifth. Sorry, you got Idris. He's sixth, and Luke Chapman at seventh. The more you get in here, oh dear. Oh, yeah, scoreboard back up one second. Well, do you watch Spain the other night as well against Portugal?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be maybe a 6-0, 6-1 maybe, but I mean Spain showed their absolute dominance in the first half, and
Yeah.
I think
the
kind of like
emotion as well.
yeah, I think Spain was just kind of in the second half. We won the game in the first half. We're just gonna
out of respect,
kind of back off. Yeah. Or they could have done the complete opposite and said, "Let's go and score 20 goals."
He just keeps asking who's going to win the World Club Cup this year. As long as it's not Chelsea, I don't care. I think it'd be PSG, to be honest.
Opta Rankings has Chelsea as the tipped favorites at like 25.6. PSG were at like 24.9 or something. So
almost.
Someone just missed. Not gonna lie, Wales are actually like looking pretty good for facing the Dutch.
No, as I say, with all due respect, it's obviously it's their debut game, their debut tournament, and all that for the Euros. So tactically, they're always going to do what they're doing in terms of just sit back, defend for their lives, and see what happens. Because they don't want to. Obviously, they want to show they're not just here to make up the numbers. They want to show they can flex their muscle somewhat.
Bad touch by Viv, loses the ball in the box.
Yeah.
The Dutch have 74% of the possession, 4 shots, 1 on target. The Welsh have 0 shots. As for the PSG Bayern game, PSG have taken 3 shots, none on target, with 54% of the possession. Bayern are 2 shots, 2 on target. Both of them from Olise.
Oh. It just says Andrea Berta is intentionally trying to push both a deal for Gorkers and Benjamin Sesko to a point where a bid can be made to scare the selling club he might move in another direction. As long as we end up with Gorkers, I'll be happy. I hope this Mendueke thing is a fucking smokescreen for something else in terms of, well, we don't sell us this person, we're going to go for this one in Chelsea and all that crap. Doing the same sort of tactics.
If you're wanting to see England play a little bit sooner, Anthony Taylor is the referee in the PSG game, so you could see England. You could be watching England right now because he tends to, influence the game so much.
Regarded as one of our by the very own organisation that employs him on a yearly basis in England, regarded as one of our worst refs, but he gets all the big jobs in UEFA. Make it on FIFA as well. Make it make sense.
What
The
is
guy
she? All
gets
right, I gotta see what she's listed as. D, I was about to say DVD, but DVD senior.
oh okay.
Um, no,
Oh the oh yeah
yeah,
ex Arsenal DVD yeah
yeah, she is listed as Van de Donk. London City Lioness Van de Donk.
yeah.
Right, London City Lioness DVD. Um,
And now
I I
her
don't know how I feel.
FSL.
So you have Ellie Carpenter who signed for Chelsea
Yeah
to essentially replace Ashley Lawrence.
yeah.
Um, I'm not sure. I actually think that I'm still gonna call him Leon. I think Leon lost. They are on the losing end of that deal. Like between the two right backs, it's
Mm.
a like yeah, Ashley Lawrence, she's good, but she's not. Or left back, she's good, but she's not like
Mm.
top tier. Like don't get me wrong, she is good, but ooh, collision in the box, no head injury. But it was more. I think it was more or less a swap deal, but they aren't calling it a swap deal. Than gonna actually buy out.
Mm. But
But
it's
I
not.
honestly wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of movement between Chelsea and Leon, between their
Mm.
players, especially with Sonia who came over. She got Lucy, who she was already familiar with.
Yeah.
Uh, I think there's been oh she coached Kat Macario before she tore her ACL. Um,
Mm.
I think just even in like the past like 3 years, there's been a lot of um, Leon to Chelsea, and now that Sonia's there, probably going to pull in a few more kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't know.
with
Arsenal have signed Chloe Kelly. They're linked to a 22-year-old German keeper.
yeah,
I
so you
think.
mentioned that before. Also,
Yeah,
we've got Hines coming back as well from Liverpool.
likely. Yes, likely. Um,
Which this is weird because obviously he's a start. Obviously he's been a starter, so he was a captain as well at Liverpool.
yeah.
If she is going to be, if it is the rumours are true, she is coming back to us. Yeah, it's competition, but she's not a guaranteed starter because of who's in that position.
Yeah, I mean you have Emily Fox on the right, you have Katie McCabe on the left. Honestly, like it's gonna be an interesting situation because
Hmm.
like, other than like Freya Godfrey, who it kind of sounds like London City and I think Spurs were thrown in there. Why she would want to go to Spurs after being at
No
Arsenal, but
idea.
and maybe United. Like Freya is linked to I think at least three clubs at this point,
Hmm.
and she was on loan at LCL,
Hmm.
but it's shot from off the post.
Oh my god,
Um,
dual award as well for the shot.
yeah, I think the Freya situation might be a little bit interesting because like the rumors surrounding her, it's sounding more like a permanent transfer rather than
Hmm.
on loan. Um, but we're now also entering in like the true um, Slager's era because
Yeah.
like she essentially got appointed too late into the January transfer window to really like start to get the squad going the way that she wants it, but also since she had taken over, it was pretty much we were all gelling well together. So why upset that too much? And then
What else?
I think we would be seeing a lot more of her true style of play and what she wants to
Hmm.
see. Um,
From a team going forward, yeah.
yeah, so like happy birthday to Rosa. She could be going out on loan though. I could see her going out on loan.
Yeah, so just get some game time and obviously mature a bit.
Yeah, whether that's within the WSL or not, I think part of. I mean, from the kind of more or less rumors surrounding why she wasn't getting more playing time is more of her attitude than her actual playing ability, which have to have consequences for some stuff. I don't know. I think the women's transfer window is going to be interesting. I don't think we're going to see a lot much before like August 15th, August 30th. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you've got the Euros, you've got preseason. I mean, yeah, you would want to try and get them in during preseason, but it's just going to be a lot, and like managing minutes before the season even starts, especially for the European players, depending on how deep they go in.
Yeah, exactly.
The Euros, but I don't know. I think we could potentially see some shock departures because, like, other than those that we got of, hey, we're not going to be renewing their contracts and they're going to be entering free agency, we haven't really seen any. At least I haven't seen any rumors of any of the players leaving, except for links with Freya Godfrey, which she was not a starter last season, so. Now, if there were like links to like with Caitlin Ford or Katie McCabe, like yeah, those might have a little bit more like spice to them, but
also I think if we look at if the rumors are true about the goalkeeper side of things, we're looking at other goalkeepers. As long as that goalkeeper is, that would probably suggest that either Naomi's going to go out on loan or we're going to sell Zinsberger.
Yeah, because Zinsberger has what 1 year left on her contract, I think.
Yeah, basically.
If she's staying, she's got 1 year left. Which usually, if you have 1 year left, it's like the prime time to actually be like selling the player.
Yeah. Oh, well, why don't jump for that?
So I mean, it could be. I think it's going to be an interesting window. I mean, I've seen a few players signing here and there. Ball out of play. I'm gonna guess that the women's fixtures are gonna come out towards the knockout stages of the Euros, like finals, semifinals.
Double check. Yeah, double check. I'm on sec.
But
WSL.
I mean, the only deal that we knew about was Chloe Kelly, and I'm super happy about that.
The sod's law. As I said in the group, it's a sod's law that I had to be in a fucking cinema at the time. Oh dear. Friday, 25th of July. Pictures are released. I've got a different calendar.
Oh, also, happy birthday to Emily Fox. As some people say, best right back in the world. Sorry, Lucy Bronze, but honestly, I would take Emily Fox over Lucy Bronze.
Oh, very long, yeah.
Not only because she's an American Arsenal player, but also like look at the past couple of years. Like people will then be like, "Oh, look at the trophies." Well, Lucy was also playing for Barca, who Barca like have no domestic
competition.
Like, anything. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Competition. Like you start the league, and you're like, "Oh, we're fighting for second." You're not, and then you got the domestic cups, and they might throw in like the shock upset, but it's usually like in the final against Barcelona. But
no, exactly. What was I say? Oh, by the way, Holland's down player wise. I mean, not the actual. There's a player for wise that's called Holland, bit of one that she took a knock. She got some smelling salt looks and it. Back again. But I was going to say that. I think that's what I was saying. What was I going to say? I don't know anymore. So go back to Chloe Kelly. It was the worst kept secret, but for once, she wanted to stay. We wanted her to stay. The
I mean,
club
the fact that she
it
said it
just
in like
worked. It
some
just
of her
made sense, and
post-match
we got back
interviews,
on it and gave her what she needed. Did what needed to be done to get the deal done. And at least going into this game tonight and into the tournament in general, from now here on in, she hasn't got in the back of her mind to worry about the ins and outs of that going on. That's all settled now.
Yeah, I mean the fact that she said in post-match interviews like, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying." Like
Yeah,
that just shows how much she wanted to stay at the club, and now it was just going to be on the club to get her a good deal. Which I don't know
yeah.
how long the deal is for. I feel like it's like 3 years or something.
Who knows what she was after? Yes, I believe that's the case. But I'm going to say, and to add on to that is, in the midst of winning the Champions League, I know the emotions are high and all, but for her to come out and say in the interviews afterwards in Lisbon, what exactly this loan spell done for her mentally and physically and everything else, and how back in before she arrived, she was ready to tap out, and she'd given up any chance of going to this basically the Euros there, and that we coming back to the fans and the club in general, it reignited her passion and her drive again, and everything she'd lost basically at City for the last 6-7 months prior. Shows how. It also shows that Mark Taylor, the four that he is, or Graham Taylor, sorry, whatever his name fucking was. I can't remember his name now.
Yeah.
I don't, you
Um,
know what I'm on about.
yeah. City have signed a new manager. So have
Yeah, I saw that.
Spurs.
Didn't I? I don't have a clue who that is, by the way. I'll be
Neither
honest.
do I. I think he's the Danish head coach, and he's going to be joining them after the Euros. Um, Spurs have a new coach. The women's side do. Well, and the men.
Hmm.
Um, but all right. So apparently, on the Ethan contract situation, he is demanding guaranteed playing time.
Yeah.
Which, like, honestly, why wouldn't he? I mean, he got playing time this past year, but also
Hmm.
like they're bringing in all these other players. If he can guarantee himself rotation into like the cup games, like honestly, I would take that. I mean, especially if I
All he
mean,
wants is, I think, all he,
what is his true natural position? Like, is he supposed to be like more of a backup to Odegaard or to Saka? Like,
I think
or both?
coming through the academy, he was meant to be the back. Coming through, and obviously getting into the first team, he was meant to be the backup to going by obviously the window as well last summer. He was meant to be the backup to Odegaard, but then when Odegaard got injured, they used the poor bastard. But when Saka got injured, started using him. So maybe he sees a maybe it's back at the second because he does this thing of with right on that wing where you're going, he can drive down that wing, cut inside, play someone in, or have the shot. He's not afraid to have the shot either. Cut himself in and have the shot, which is
Get
very
onside. What are you doing? Get onside. Oh, there was a player back there.
so. I mean, yeah. So initially with backup, obviously as time's gone on, it looks like he's a bit. It looks like he's seen as more of a backup to Saka, which I don't think he'll even mind that long as he's guaranteed some rotational game time and a chance to fight for this position basically, and get and push Saka basically. If that's the case, if it's not, it's Odegaard. Push Odegaard. But the fact we're going for Eze, and and that's of Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano saying he's been brought in not as a left winger but as an option of left wing slash cam. But they're still looking for another left wing. They're still looking for another player here, there, and everywhere.
They
Tells
probably want someone with a little bit more experience than
mm,
an 18-year-old who's played.
yeah.
How many games did he play this past season? Like
But most
22,
of them, but the
20?
most of them games as well came 3 minutes of injury time. By the way, most of them games came from when Saka was out injured for 4.5 months. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if it weren't for the Saka injury, how many games would he have got? But what did my head in at the end was when Saka came back was Ethan was just cast to the side again by Arteta. And for me, for the 4.5 months he'd taken over that role. For the majority of the games, he
The thing
didn't do a
about
bad job.
yes, he Arteta brought Saka in with 90 minutes of playtime too early.
Hmm.
I think he needed to like do a little bit more bleeding in of let's start Ethan. If things are going well, we'll sub Saka off or on at the 60th, maybe the 75th. Get them start Saka off with 15 minutes, then move them to 30, then give them a half, and then bleed them in that way. I mean, unless someone gets injured in the first half, you don't really see any first half changes. But slowly start working Saka back in. Not, hey, we're going to give you 30 minutes, and then don't worry, next game you're going to be back to starting, and we aren't really going to give you a break until the season starts. Bayern Munich just scored in the first minute of stoppage time. Offsides, though. Ooh. It was off a free kick. Oh, yeah. They were trying to, how, Arsenal free kicks, everyone starts in an offside position and then they jump onside.
Mm.
The PSG players played it smart. They stood in their spots. And the Bayern Munich players, they went, here's PSG, Bayern Munich. They went here, and then they jumped to here.
And PSG just was still.
These guys never moved. They never. Oh my God! What a goal!
God, whoa!
What a goal! There is a Viv Miedema wonder goal in the second minute of stoppage time. Yeah, holy shit!
Things she used to do for Arsenal.
I don't even know. It almost looked like she was. That is her 100th goal in 126 appearances. She is. What the fuck is?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know what Kristen was doing, but all she needed to do is just hold up a number 1. But this is all right. So this is, I will say, the one thing that I absolutely hate is that the Dutch Twitter team is oh, here's our list of all-time goal scorers, and Depay only needs one more goal. The dude's 30 goals behind Viv, and you're here's our Dutch all-time. Say the men's team, something. Your all-time goal scorer is a woman. Put some respect on her name. That's 100 goals. That is a great goal.
Yeah, and to be honest, for the goalkeeper, no goal you're saving there. Byron Daphne. No, but yeah, fair play. At least the keeper tried.
Yeah. Free kick to Wales, but they're at the halfway line essentially. Yeah. And cleared away. Kicked back in, cleared away. On the counter? Funnily enough, I do have Viv scoring at least 2 goals in this game. So I will take 1 goal for now.
Well, the half-time whistle's gone now, so it's 1-0 Netherlands. To be fair, again, we say, what's to give Wales their credit, they've come out with a game plan, and barring the goal at the end, near the end there, it was working. The game plan was working. It was frustrating the life out of the Holland. They weren't getting nowhere until that goal.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Saw something funny. The 4th poll of the season, or his 4th poll of the season, 44th poll overall, at 4-44's home race. You can't make this shit up. That is someone talking about Max Verstappen.
Tough, of course.
Getting the 4th poll of the season and his 44th overall. Oh shit. All right, Jamal Musiala goes in to try and get the ball. He gets clobbered by Donnarumma and one of the other guys, and he's just down bad. And Donnarumma is in distress because he might have just. That was horrible. Holy shit! I'm watching this thing on replay. I gotta. Oh my god. Oh. Jamal Musiala is out injured for the season. His
ACL
foot is
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It took. I was looking at his knees at first, and then when he came up from and his legs were up, his foot was not going in the direction it should have been going in. So yes, Donnarumma visibly shaken at what he just did. So if you do get squeamish, don't watch the replay of that.
I'll wait till I get offline.
Yeah. I was looking like, oh, did he get his
Coming
like
together.
did his knee pop out and it's an ACL? No. It is his like it almost looks like his ankle became unattached. It was
Like it just flopped up. They'd come out of his socket basically. It broke.
yeah, that's the word. Yeah, I don't know what the word I was looking for. It looks like his foot came out of his socket.
Yeah, that's surgery. I know for a fact that's surgery. Then
Yeah.
Then you got the casting, then you got the rehab, and then rebuilding your body up again. Yes, I want to.
I just sent you the picture of his foot.
Aye.
On WhatsApp. I'm not gonna put it in the bigger group chat, but
yeah, was it the Germany goal? Germany. This is unlucky. This is how unlucky some people are. The Germany captain yesterday, Guido Gwyn, who's already suffered 2 ACLs recently, by the way, in the last few years, went down yesterday, and it's been put out there, reported this could be her 3rd ACL in 5 years.
it does. They announced that it was not her ACL. She's out for a few weeks, with a medial ligament tear or something.
Oh, okay. At least it ain't that thing, because I saw that this morning. I was like, oh, for God's sake, that's bad luck. That is luck. There's bad luck, and then there's that's just rotten.
Yeah. So from the Bayern, so she got the preliminary assessment in Switzerland. Then she went back to Bayern, and to get her medical done a little bit more. And Bayern released around 10 a.m. this morning, 10 a.m. my time this morning. So add 5 to that. Julia Gwynn sustained a medial ligament injury to her left knee during Germany's women's European opening match against Poland and will be sidelined for several weeks. Which, yes, it is her 2nd major injury in her 3rd consecutive tournament. I think it was about 2019 and then 2022. I think that would line up. 2019 World Cup ACL. 2022.
Oh my God! Yeah, I've just seen that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his World Cup. That's not actually season. That's his World Cup gone. Because this time,
unless all it is it popped out of its socket and then he just needs to like get some ligament surgery repaired.
Look, just again,
but,
it's just a position of where it's hanging. It's just like, no, that's not. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I mean, I would be thinking about this as more of a kind of thinking of it like an ACL. So you're like 9 to 12 months. World Cup's in 9 months. 11 months. 11. I think it starts in June, so 11 months. Yeah, Julia Gwynn out with medial ligament injury, out for several weeks. And she's been out of the last 2 major tournaments. No, wait. Was Germany at the Olympics? No, they weren't. Were they? Shit. France, Spain, and who was the 3rd one? I don't even know.
Netherlands.
I don't know.
I can't remember
now. Jen Beattie. Ha.
Oh, you got Jen Beattie again?
Yeah, I got Jen Beattie.
I've got Ellen White.
I'll take Jen Beattie.
It's just the same breaking from Ben Jacobs. Al Nassr are willing to pay £73 million for Gabriele Martinelli. We'll see. All I'm going to say is if we're getting Rodrigo and Madueke and Eze, then Martinelli's at the door. That's all. That's the only way I leaving if we get all 3. team news. What time is it now? 6. I've got my wife will take the team news from England camp. Oh dear. Oh, I've got Sonia on my screen. Of course, I've got Sonia. Why not? Chelsea need to be stopped next season. This dominance is pissing me off. Enough is enough. They've had their fun now.
Are you talking about the
we ruined their season. We've ruined the Champions League. Let's come back next season and ruin it even more by taking all their trophies off them and defending the title of the Champions League. That would really hurt. Yeah, but I kind of got Kira Walsh at an interview talking about Lauren James and bloody Sonia Baspior.
Gamble. Oh, too many.
Oh dear.
Who is your predicted starting 11 for England?
Well, we know Hannah Hampton will be in goal.
And you know your center back pairing, Alex Greenwood and Leah Williamson.
Yeah.
Would be very surprised if Lucy Bronze does not
About
start.
Lucy Bronze as well. Left back. No.
Jess Carter is
Probably, yeah. Just Chelsea, fuck it.
I think I'd be more curious about, I guess, the midfield 3 and the 2 wingers. Because Russo's going to be up top.
Russo will be up top. I think midfield will be Kira Walsh, Georgia Stanway. Then the third one's will be an interesting one.
I think based off of who started in the farewell game, you would have Alex Haley. I would love if the front 3 was just all Arsenal.
Yeah,
you have Kelly on the left, Russo up top, Mead on the right.
But we have to be realistic, sadly, and
Lauren Hemp is going to be starting.
Yeah, about to say Lauren Hemp is one of Sonia's favourites, so praise yourself for that one.
Which, wasn't she out injured or not playing for City for half the season? I mean, don't get me wrong. Same thing with Georgia Stanway, being out almost the entire season for Bayern, and then she comes back and she's like, "Oh, you've got the build-up games, you've got the Nations League games, then you got the farewell games, and it's just, oh, Georgia Stanway's back." And it's like, okay, honestly, from an outside perspective, how the fuck do you have someone that has not played almost the entire second half of the season be selected?
No, exactly. And yet you're telling us of Beth Mead last World Cup to jump through hoops and saying you're not going to make it. Sorry, love. And then, Chloe, this season just gone. You need game time, Chloe, or else, to the point where she was on breaking point. And there's other players as well where she'll say one thing. She's got her favourites where she'll bend the knee. Like maybe last World Cup, I think more so because obviously Leah got herself that ACL, so her hand was forced in one sense because you don't losing your captain and then vice captain wise is injured. You can't then tell your vice captain and then, fuck off basically. So she sort of bent the knee to her and did everything possible to make sure she was in that World Cup basically, just for the leadership side of things as a captain to replace Leah. But then you've done it again in the Euros. This coming up to these Euros, where you've got certain players, as you say, Lauren Hemp, barely played, and then suddenly plays a few games. Oh, yeah, enough of you're in. But other players have had to grind their bloody arse off to get up. Beth Mead, Chloe Kelly have had to actually prove their worth.
Yeah, I mean, we got about 45 minutes maybe before they released the announcement of.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex, I don't have a Julia Gwynn photo. She didn't look like she popped anything. The picture I shared with Ryan is the Musiala injury, which
Musiala, yeah.
If you are squeamish in the least bit about body parts not going in the direction that they should be going, do not go and try and find that picture.
Germany.
Germany was in the Olympics.
Yeah. I can't remember. I just because we weren't in the football side of things. Men and women weren't in the football side of things for the Olympics. I just didn't pay attention. Apart from Emma Hayes, because I was in the Hayes and the Hayes, and it was
all right. See now, now I'm curious. Did she play in the Olympics? Because maybe Julia Gwynn was able to play in one major tournament. So I'm looking that up right now.
But in terms of what you're doing, that Idris, in terms of obviously you mentioned Michael Madsen there, who's obviously sadly passed away in the last couple of days as well. He will be getting a mention tomorrow night on the Cannon and Jonesy show. Sorry, quite a few times actually. So keep an eye out for that. Go and check that out. Like tomorrow night, 9 o'clock they go live. Bit of a laugh, and as I say, Michael and Yotta and Fabian will get honourable mentions and all that tomorrow night. So keep an eye out for that.
Okay, Julia Gwynn, she did play for Germany in the Olympics. She scored the match winner, which was a penalty against Spain. It was a penalty, but I mean, you take what you can get. I will tell you how Vic is playing according to FootMob ratings. She's at a 6.2. The only person that's lower than her is Daphne, but I kind of think actually that the right side is not getting played, which is where Vic is playing. Vic is playing on the right side. Jill Roord is playing on the left, and I think they're playing more up the left than they are up the right. And then Daphne kind of makes sense as to why her rating's so low. I mean, she has faced 3 off-shot targets.
Yeah.
3 off-target shots.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing to do.
So yeah, so when you aren't getting the ball, of course your rating would be down.
Teams are coming back out, but in terms of Champions comment here, I mean they've created. I know it's 1-0 as they come out for second half. Netherlands have been creating from all sides. It's just that Wales has been resilient defensively and just put bodies in front of every shot and cross, barring the one that went in, basically.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, she ain't done too bad so far.
Would love to see 3 more goals happen in this game. And at least 1 more from Viv.
Substitution for Wales, Ella Powers come on for Morgan. Anyone that knows where they play and all that.
Oh shit, that's what I was gonna see. Ooh, Emma Navarro did win today. Lost the first set 6-2 and then won the next 2 6-3 and 6-4.
Oh, okay.
Trying to see if there's any other fun facts that are happening at Wimbledon right now. Not seeing anything.
I don't know whose day it is today on the men's side in terms of it's Djokovic's side or Spanish. I can't remember what is Spanish side. I can't remember his name now.
Alcaraz.
Alcaraz, that's it. Yeah.
I know that Ben Shelton's playing today. I don't know what side of the bracket he sits on. Sinner won this morning. 6-1, 6-3, 6-1. Djokovic is his game just started.
Okay. Carlos will be on.
His match has just started.
Oh, okay.
The first game, and he's up 40-15. So seems like he's about to be winning his first one.
Alex says he's seen worse, like Jubil say years back. That's 2004. That was 2004-2005 season. He broke his ankle. Yeah, broke his leg.
the worst leg injury that I have seen. American football. I think at the time it was the Washington Redskins. It's now I think just the Washington Football Club or something like that. Their quarterback Alex Smith, I think. His shin got cut in half and his leg just went he now, I mean, Alex is single. He can't play football anymore. There goes DVD Senior on the run, cross back. That's a goal. Is that Vic?
What a goal.
It's Vicky P.
You are champion of Vicky P. Takes a touch, gets it up under her feet and hits it in, bang.
I'm so happy I have her in my fantasy team.
Yeah, again, you think about it, this time last year, she's starting to go back to going to surgery for ACL.
It's her
first on international duty, by the way.
It's her 5th international goal.
Oh, that's going to be a close one, I think. I think she's on. You're going to have to check. No, I think she's on. Van der Donk.
Van der Donk Carpenter?
Yeah, Van der Donk Carpenter, yes. If you know.
Which I actually think I think Ellie had ended up posting the picture, but their honeymoon suite, the hotel had welcomed them and said, welcome Mrs. and Mrs. Carter, and everyone was Carpenter, and everyone's like, oh my God, she took her last name. Why would you do that? But also, I mean, if you hyphenate, I feel like actually, I don't know. If you hyphenate, do you tend to take the first last name or the last name?
I think that's a discussion for individual couple. Some do one way going, some do the other.
Well, I'm pretty sure that my brother is going to end up hyphenating his name with his soon-to-be wife, but that's just because, or they're keeping their individual and their kids are going to be hyphenated. I know for sure that the kids will have hyphenated last names, but my future sister-in-law has been wanting to get her doctorate in speech pathology, speech therapy. And she would love to do it as her last name and not my brother's. So, which is understandable. Okay. Yeah. What is Kirsten doing here?
That's what I'm saying. Because obviously Viv went to do the one and went, no, I'll do the 0. And then fucking, as I say, she's got the two fingers up at people. For fans, so what are you doing? When it should be just one hand, one finger, that's it.
Oh.
Go on.
Someone just said she's spelling Viv, but it now says Viv double O. Not so they were missing either Viv needed to put up a 1 and an O, and then have, I don't even know who's at the end there, have up the last one.
I think it was Jill.
And no, it wasn't. It was number 4. I don't know who number 4 is. If it was Jill or Vic or Danielle, I would have known who it was.
What are you doing?
Berman. She plays for Chelsea. She's 19.
Okay.
She's one of the center backs. And just like that, Vic's rating has shot up to 7.5.
So a bit more planning there, really. If you think about it, would have been suffice and an ideal one there.
But yeah, that would be why Kirsten was struggling with her fingers because she was trying to get it to spell out Viv. That's a foul and no call. How is that not a foul? She just took Vic's shoulder and yanked her back. Yeah, I gotta see if I'm still number 2 now. I'm not number 2 anymore.
No,
I now have 100 XP though. I don't know what I did. Maybe I am. Oh no, I'm number 3.
I'll show you number 1 now.
Off
the post, crossbar. Holland. messing the world. I ain't careful.
There we go. Getting active in the chat. See if I can get back up to number 2, which I doubt I will, because. Oh no! With that one, I went up to number 2. All right.
There you go. Didn't take much.
I don't know. I don't think I can get up to number 3.
Yeah. We've now got a top 9 as it stands whilst we're live. Obviously, Rose is still there. She's watching us on the big screen, so that's why XP's going up. 225 she's got. You got 125, so it's 100 between your pair of you. Idris is on 25. We've got Tom at number 4 while she goes and gets his dinner. Anthony's number 5. Alex is number 6. Pete's in the chat, number 7. Luke Chapman is number 8. Not said anything to Luke, but yes, somehow got some points. Okay. And Champions 25 UEFA Women's Champions League is in 9th for 25, and she's been more interactive than, or they've been more interactive on issue with gender side. She's been more, or they've been more active than Luke. Make that make sense.
I'm poking fun at Rosie because I know that she can take it.
Yeah. It just says Real Madrid to win the Club World Cup. Are they playing tonight? They're playing tonight, aren't they?
Who do they play today?
They're playing after the PSG game, so I don't know.
Oh, they're playing Dortmund.
Well, they'll win that then. So it's basically Madrid. It'll be basically Real Madrid versus whoever wins this PSG buying game, basically, whenever that is.
Chelsea versus
Pomales. Yeah.
Flu. I'll just say their abbreviation names. Flu v Che. And then.
Oh, yeah, Thiago Silverstein. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Yep, and then you'll have likely Arma versus the winner of PSG versus FCB.
All counter attack here from Wales. So you do nothing with it. Oh, got caught out there. Trying to get it. Too much. Got too excited, I would say.
Oh, look at Rosie entering the chat again. She heard me talking smack and said, let me hop up on this and shut Catherine up just a little bit, maybe. You're going to buy another super chat, buy your way to the top even more. I'm closing in on you. I now have 150 XP.
It just says, did you see the Nico Williams news? Yes. Looks like he used Barcelona to get himself a nice 10-year contract. No, could have to a nicer club. Does mean though he's fucking set himself for, in terms of worst case, he's set himself for life basically. No one else comes in for me because he doesn't go where he wants to go. I think it's the new release course, isn't there? Like 80 mil or something like that as well. Chelsea will not go to the final. I hope not. I don't want Chelsea. I'm getting scared now. I'm getting a bit worried. Because suddenly if they get to the final, this is the thing, if they get to the final and win it, most of the money they've spent, that £1 billion they've spent for the last 3 years, is cleared by the £1 billion prize fund they get for winning it. So if we don't want to get in that far, like they've got to semi, that's enough now. Let Brazil have their moment.
Yeah, I think people were underestimating Al Hilal.
Yeah.
Which I think a PSG player is now injured. Looks like it's his elbow though. And I think it was Ronaldo that said it, that like just because you don't watch the Saudi league doesn't mean that they aren't good. And they kind of proved that with the Club World Cup. And then people are still just thinking, it's probably just going to be, one of the European teams. I would love to see Chelsea lose against a Brazilian team. But, I mean, the fact that you have one side of the bracket that's now just all European teams left, like. Oh, Alex saying goal. There's a corner. Shot. Oh, off the crossbar.
Oh, my God. Wow. Off the crossbar.
Back in. Is that Vic? Passes it out. Ooh, Esme Brutes.
Oh, there you go, near post, yeah. Almost, I know obviously got the goal in the end, but I almost wanted that fucking Thunderbolt to go in.
Yeah.
They got the goal again. This is what we expected really from the start of the game in terms of in general that Wales to get shown up, and it was a matter of time once that first goal went in, but they held on as long as they could. It's just a matter of keeping it respectful now from themselves. Like has been mentioned, all Netherlands have to do is win one of their last two against either us or France, respectively, and they're through. I think we've got to see how we do in our first game against France, obviously, but then assess it after that, basically, because obviously our second game is Netherlands. So,
all right, I need one more goal overall in the game. Would love it if Viv scores it because I have her scoring 2 goals. I have the Netherlands to have a spread of -1, which they're up by 3, so that's pretty much covered. And if Bernstein comes off the bench, I need her to score. That'll be a $12 payout on a dollar bet. Be smart with your money if you're betting, children.
yeah.
And if you really want to bet but don't want to use your own money, if you're participating in the chat, you can do !gamble. Select your number of coins between 10 and 10,000. As long as you have enough, you will be gambling away fake money. We've got a good baseball game lined up today in the MLB. It's New York versus New York. That's on. It's in 3 hours. It's just a sports-filled day today.
Yeah, she's buying away one or the other. She's doing it.
Oh, fuck off, Rosie.
Just gifting out memberships now.
If you gifted it to me, I mean, I'll take it. No, you don't.
Now for your boss. I know that.
Don't recognize either of the people. All right. So what happens if Rosie gifts a membership and I were to win it, and I am already a member of the Black and Gold Army?
I think it's just it would basically when your membership's up for renewal. I think it would just kick in then. But I'm assuming
it would just give me a free month of membership. Yeah. It's not like it's a $20 membership.
Where she is now, then let's have a look about the house.
Idris, is that a good movie? I think I saw it pop up on Prime with who's the female? Why can't I think of her name? Is it Nick Jonas's wife? Why can't I think of her name? Priyanka Chopra? No. Is it? Oh geez, now I'm gonna look it up. I don't even know if it's the same movie that I'm thinking about.
But yeah, Rosie's now putting away. She's got 300 XP now to your 150.
She's got how many?
300.
Damn, Rosie, quit buying your way through. See, I think they cap it out at 75, and then maybe after how long has this been going on for? An hour now. Maybe every hour updates to another 75 that you're available for. Oh yeah, Heads of State with John Cena, Idris Elba, and who is? Oh yeah, Priyanka Chopra. See, I knew I saw her face. Priyanka Chopra Jonas, married to Nick Jonas, the second youngest / third Joe Bro.
I'm going to say in terms of talking about Jonas Brothers, you may see one of them on the Colin and Josie show tomorrow night. In a particular segment. I'm not going to say which one because it gives spoilers and all that. But you may just see one.
Sour like my lemonade. My spiked lemonade. The taste is sour. Actually,
Well,
I might even say it's almost as bad as the flavor combination of peanut butter and lemon.
is it?
I
No.
I needed to eat something that had more protein in it than a bowl of cereal, so I had a peanut butter protein bar while drinking my spiked lemonade. Very bad flavor combination, let me tell you.
Mm. Have you tried a strawberry and cream sandwich? I haven't. No. There's no. Just another gag thing for bloody companies to jump on just because it's summer and Wimbledon season. So no, thank you. I'll have my strawberries and cream the way nature intended, thank you, not between bread.
Um, this just in, Wales are going to be likely making 3 substitutions. It was going to be 2, but now it's looking like it's going to be 3, or so says the commentary that's in my ear.
Rosie, that's your favourite combo sandwich ever.
Van de Donk is off.
Mm-hmm.
Chastity Grant is on. Kirsten Kasperai is off. Vilms is on for her, Lynn Vilms. Are we making number 3? Or did you just lie to me? They just lied to me.
I mean, number 2 I saw.
Oh, no, number 3. Number 3 substitution. Oh, those were the Dutch ones. Wales is making 3 substitutions. Their captain is coming off, along with 2 other players. Barton is coming on. Kane is coming out. FF Morgan is in for someone. Jess Fishlock is coming off.
Yeah, Rosie, by the way, how's a long distance second in the SBL taste then? Well, trade insults, love. Is it probably Monday morning at this point, Idris? Probably.
Oh, you're going Monday morning? I'm going, what was it, like 3 p.m. for UK time? I'm thinking morning for US. Unless they're gonna do what they all right, this is what I think irks me a little bit. Usually when the women announce a new signing, it is always at like 10 a.m. UK time.
Mm.
Maybe 11. Which is like 5 or 6 a.m. for me. I'm not up at that
Yeah.
point. But the men, usually always like 3 p.m. 2
Yeah.
p.m., 3 p.m. UK time, like. But I mean, we've been linked with Kepa, announced Kepa. Zubamendi was probably going to announce Thursday, but we didn't. Didn't announce it Friday out of continued respect. And then are there any other players that we have already signed, more or less? I've just been waiting to announce.
We're just waiting on confirmation, like Norgard and players of that ilk.
Okay, there is some asshat out there on Twitter that created an account claiming to be Norgard.
Yeah,
bought the blue check mark and everything, and it's been like shopping for houses in London, doing this in London. I'm like, dude, get a life. I mean, you actually have to like click into the account to be like, oh, this is a fan account, and in no way am I linked to Norgard. Like, dude, fucking clickbait.
Yeah.
I don't like people like that.
Russo's brother. Yes, we know. We spoke about it. Liam famously spoke about that 2 weeks ago. I was like, I don't give a shit. It's Love Island. It's shit. I don't care if Russo's brother's in there. If you haven't seen it, go and check out the last episode of. Was it last? Yeah, last episode we did of the Kellen and Jones show, and watch out for the rant of all rants from Liam about Love Island.
My prediction, I know we're probably going to get back to it for the England game, but more or less filling time for this kind of boring piece of little land here. I have England to win the first half and the game overall. There to be 3 goals. I'm going a 2-1 game for England. And England to score first. Goal kick for the Dutch. Are you saying Kyle Walker is now at Everton?
Can't be. He's
at Burnley. He just got announced at Burnley.
Yeah. What a fall from grace that is. You have a Man City on loan to AC Milan, come back, and now you're at Burnley.
Fucking Burnley. Like, the probability of Burnley going down.
Oh, it's high.
Yeah.
They're going down. They're going down. No matter what they do, they're going back down.
I honestly think like the only team that has the potential to be staying up would be Leeds. And depending, honestly, on how many players Brentford gives away, I could kind of see Brentford going down.
That's what I was thinking that for the last few weeks. That now with Frank gone, who would have hired to replace him and bringing coaching staff and all that, and the players then losing potentially in Mbuemo, Norgard's out. There's a couple others that are on their way out as well. They lost their goalkeeper as well. It's screaming that they're going to have a long season and potentially could lose their Premier League status by this time next year.
Could honestly see United going down if they play like they did this past season. If they don't bring in any players and they just get their outgoings out, because, I mean, from a financial perspective, they are so far in the shitter, it is unbelievable. But Netherlands on the attack. Wide. Team news is not out yet. I'm going to go 14 minutes.
Yeah, 14 to 20
minutes before it gets released. I think they do 75 minutes before kickoff. Kind of following what the Premier League was allowed to do this past season. WSL was still 60 minutes out. Premier League was 75 minutes. All right, we're getting two subs for the Dutch. Viv's coming off, and Brutes is coming off, I believe. And then Spitza is coming on along with someone else.
Yeah, no, they're just showing us obviously Viv's goal there. No one's saving that.
No. There's Bernstein. If Bernstein scores, I'll be happy because that'll at least get me one bet that I have going. But I needed a Viv brace. All right, someone who might be slightly delusional. It's like Viv goal means Beth goal tonight. Vic goal means Alessia goal tonight. And nothing for France.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Idris Adams says there's a £60 million release clause approximately, plus with the release clause itself is set up, they can pay in 3 instalments. Rodrigo, £80 million high value target. Gorkles, £70 million below clause, but there'll be add-ons. I'm sure there'll be add-ons thrown in as well. Yeah. And Dwight K, £40 million. Mascala, £15 million from Valencia. Zubimendi, 50. You say 50 actually because we've had to pay over the release clause of 55, so we paid like 63 overall of add-ons, just to make sure we got the deal done basically between the clubs and all that quicker, so no one else came in and nicked him. Nor go for 10 mil.
Which I saw something the other day. It was just on the pretty much who we're bringing in as replacements, who we've gotten rid of, and kind of like the likely replacements, which I think they had thrown Eze in there as well. It'd be saving like I think it was like 1.4 million a week just on wages.
Yeah.
Like getting rid of TP and Partey or Jorginho and
Sterling
Tommy,
and Neto.
yeah, like just getting rid of. I mean, they even threw Tierney out there, like getting. They had listed out 5 players. Oh, there's what's her face. Why can't I think of her name? Nadine, maybe. I think that's her name.
I can't put a name to it though.
The UEFA women's president. I think she does all the draws. She's French. That's all I know about her. Can't think of her name. All right. Someone said, don't know. They are listed as a doctor, physical therapy, fitness, and movement coach, mindful, and other stuff. They have a YouTube channel and everything. There are sports people that follow him, but he's like on the Musiala injury. This looks likely. This looks like a likely ankle fracture dislocation for Musiala, if no nerve or artery damage. Looking at 6 to 9+ months of recovery, depending on the specifics. So if it sounds like if there is likely further damage, more than like if there's the artery damage or ligament damage, would probably say 9 to 12 months, which would be putting him out of contention.
That's I've told you. I've just told you.
Rosie, what did you do? Are you cleaning house? Alex is saying another goal. Oh, damn. And it's the Dutch that are on the attack. Yep, Berenstein.
Yep.
Oh,
there you go.
Rosie, I gotta know what did you do?
Sorry, I had to throw it. You've been too cocky.
I think you had said that you were like, are you doing like renovations and you're cleaning up and like this is what you lost behind your refrigerator or something? Like you're obviously doing some type of repairs just based off of the screws and nails that you have, but or is this all stuff that you had in your junk drawer that you are just you dropped the toolbox? Oh dear Lord. This is what you get for saying that I should.
Oh, I got disallowed.
I should be knocked out of my second spot.
There's no goal. It's still 3-0.
Oh, they didn't give it?
It's been side netting and someone confused themselves.
PSG versus Bayern. They are in the 73rd, 74th minute. Still 0-0. Yeah, apparently it was a saved shot.
Honestly, when I saw the goal, obviously goal in the chat, and I saw the net rip, I was like, oh, okay.
PSG almost had a chance. Neuer was outside of his box. He ended up hitting the Georgian. Not going to say his name. And the ball ricocheted kind of back towards him. Dembele was trying to get at it. He got his foot on it, literally just outside of the post. Almost 1-up. Holland is down. The country is down. Not Holland the player. I know what you're saying, Alex. Uh, Welcome to the chat, Emerson. Been a long time. Oh, they're bringing out. They're bringing out the
Oh,
the.
bloody hell, stretch of bus thing, yeah.
No, no, she's walking off. She's walking off unassisted.
In terms of them that's cut back, Emerson, I'll let you know near the time. I'm not sure yet, just because one of the games is on Wednesday. It depends on. Well, basically, it depends on if Arsenal want to take the piss or the other preseason games and start charging us for the fucking nose. All that bullshit again. I would definitely go for one of the games. Don't know which one yet. Probably the Betis game, maybe, just because I've never seen Betis at the Emirates or in Arsenal in general. Oh, dear.
Alfonso Davies, Alfonso Davies was doing a live stream for the Bayern PSG game, and there's a reaction of him out on X right now,
The injury, yeah.
reacting to the Musiala injury.
Arsenal 4, AC Milan 0. You on about the Legends game years ago? Or you on about what? I'm a bit confused there. They played Milan in donkey's years. It's like donkey's years Europa League, basically.
Oh my God! A touch for Daphne.
Woohoo! He's like, yes.
It was just a back pass from her own teammate. Um,
Yeah.
Daphne has had 34 touches. She's attempted 33 passes, completed 32 accurately, and the only inaccurate pass that she had was a long ball.
Dutch players down now, holding a leg. Calf, that is it. Calf, I was looking for the word. Pre-season. Oh, you're on about pre-season. Oh, just pre-season. Maybe. I'll be covering the games. I'll cover the games, guys. But yeah. Oh, BX. Kathy, do you want to tell him?
Yeah, I'll send you the picture. But Donnarumma was going to save the ball, and he like dislocated Musiala's ankle from his leg.
Yeah, and before you see the image that Kathy will send you, if you're eating, put the food to one side. If you're squeamish at all.
Yeah, if you're squeamish, I mean, you can't really unsee it because it's just the picture.
Yeah, but you
but yeah.
But potentially BX he could be out for a year.
I mean, yeah, he's out for a minimum of 6 months.
The rehab and all that.
That's if there is what did the doctor just say that there's no ligament or blood vessel damage. That itself is 6 to 9. So you'd be looking at a minimum of 6 months. If there is ligament damage, it's probably like a 9 to 12 month situation. So he's going to be out for the World Cup.
PSG
Pretty much any way you look at it, because I mean, even at 9 months, if there's no ligament damage and he's still looking at 9 months of that, I mean that puts you 2 months before the World Cup pretty much starts, or at least puts you at training 2 months before the World Cup starts. Like,
and your fitness and the fitness level because of the rehab will be through the floor, so you have to do so much fitness to get yourself back to a level to be considered. Yeah. But it's been a goal. It's PSG 1, Bayern 2, Desiree Doué with the goal.
And his lip is still bleeding. He got hit in the face a little bit earlier in the game, and now he's coming off. For any of you Formula One fans and and Euros fans, Sebastian Vettel was at the Germany-Poland game yesterday. Not that he's racing anymore. Also, Keanu Reeves is at Silverstone.
Everyone's at Silverstone. They all come to Silverstone. That or Vegas now. The Vegas is the new one now. Just because.
Trossard is better off the bench.
Yeah.
He showed that, what was it, 2 seasons ago now?
In our system, he's better from the bench, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. The ink?
Offside.
There you go.
Offside,
okay. That will be checked, obviously, because obviously VAR and all that. So quick butchers.
Are they giving it? Oh, yeah, he's
off. He's off, yeah.
Offside. Alex is saying goal, or offside twice, but now he's saying goal. Max has the most pokes. And BX, you missed it earlier. It's Max's 4th pole of the season, his 44th pole overall at the track that is home to both number 4 and 44. Oh, who's down? Bayern. Oh, Thomas Muller is down. Slapped in the ground, holding his knee. Is it him? Oh no, it's not. It's Goretzka.
Oh bloody hell! He's a unit.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude. Germany might now be completely fucked for the World Cup. They might have had a slight chance, but
it's been an interesting one.
No, don't give me the ad. Give me the game. Get rid of the ad. Thank you. Oh. Oh, Leon Goretzka. He's 30. Oh.
It's still a unit.
Willian Hecho, red card.
Who for?
PSG player.
Oh.
How long's left? Who tackled the German? The German who Goretzka. He came on like 2 minutes ago.
Oh bloody hell, that ain't good. Yeah, so sort my calendars out. Guess who the face of July is for the women for the Arsenal women's calendar? Face of July.
Farrah Williams. Wait, what was the question?
I was like, I've got the Arsenal women's calendar. I just changed it to July. Guess who's the face of July? Which player they picked for July from the Arsenal women's team?
Current squad.
Current squad. Yeah, it's for this year. Yeah.
Is it Foxy?
Nope. No.
All right. All right. So the England lineup is in. We have Hampton in goal. I'm just going to read these out in the number order because that's how they have this listed. Hampton in goal, and then you have Bronze, Walsh, Greenwood, Williamson. Lauren James is starting.
Off the line.
Stanway, Mead, Hemp, Carter, Russo. So you have Bronze, Greenwood, Williamson, and Carter as your back 4. Obviously, Hampton in goal. Midfield of, I'm going to guess, Lauren James, Georgia Stanway, and
Kira
Walsh. Yeah, I'm like, why? I know I listed her name. And then front 3 of Lauren Hemp on the left, Mead on the right, Russo up top.
Okay. Pretty much what we expected. Yeah, Fox will appear in September. Just checked. Oh dear. BX is asking, does Viv regret leaving Arsenal now? Well, we got the Champions League. One thing she left, basically, she was chasing for years. And that's the team that she could have joined all them years, a couple of years back, against her partner, by the way. Imagine that's how that's gone down so well. And yeah, we've got a Champions League and she hasn't. Uh-huh. Oh, we're gonna go again. Poor touch. Yeah, poor touch. Corner.
Fantasy Euro / Fantasy WSL has released some interesting statistics about the top captained players for round one. Mariona Caldente with 11.08%, Claudia Pina with 8.4, Bonmati, shocking that people captain Bonmati, 7.5%, Alessia Russo 6.4, Alexia Puteas 5.4, and Viv 4%. I am part of the Mariona Caldente captain squad. But I have Vic in my squad as well. She's earning me some great points today. I feel like she might get some bonus points today with the goal and clean sheet. Van den Donk is probably going to get them because she has 2 assists. Viv might get one as well. But is that an equalizer for Bayern? Is that a Harry Kane goal? Offsides. Bayern have 3.5 minutes to get an equalizer plus stoppage. But
Good stoppage, yeah.
I'm gonna guess with injuries and red cards. Oh yeah, so far offside. Injuries and stoppage. I'm gonna guess like 6 games maybe with or 6 minutes of stoppage.
6, 7, yeah. For Wales and out for a goal kick. Idris Adams says, yeah, she's much already. Hampton, Bronze, Williamson, Greenwell, Carter, Wall, Stanway, James, Mead, Russo, and Hemp. Well, the red apparently. According to Alex, he's partial red.
Yeah, I said that a while ago.
Oh, okay.
It was for the Goretzka injury.
Oh, okay.
I think Rosie might be laughing at me for just typing out random letters and then trying to keep my spot for number 2, which is very true. All right, we got 5 minutes of stoppage in our current game. Honestly, was expecting there to be probably at least 2 goals in the first half. But
Rosie's being cheeky now.
Yeah, going into game 2 for Group D, I don't think either team is going to overtake Netherlands at the top of the group at the end of the day. At this point, the only way to get that done would be to score 4 more goals than their opponent, which would be awesome if England's just went on a tear and said 4-0. But they're also
it also depends what England
playing a Wendy Renard-less French team, and their next captain is out injured with a calf injury. So they're going to be relying. I think she's in midfield. I think they would be relying more on their front line to get the job done. Which, almost number 4. Which I think would be. Let's see. We're going to see what the French lineup is. You have Marie Antoinette Cachoto, Sandy Baltimore, and Delphine Cascarino as their front three. Karchawi, Jean Francois, and Grace Guerrero as their midfield. Then Soma Bacha, Lacrar. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry, it's French. She plays for Real Madrid. Elisa de Elnilda and Alice Sombath as their back four, and Pauline Pierre Magnon. She plays for Juve as their keeper. But you've got PSG, you've got Olympic Lyonnais, and Chelsea as pretty much your French team. Their midfield is two PSG and one Chelsea player. Their front line is PSG, Chelsea, and San Diego Wave, who has the misfortune of having a certain Swedish man as their coach. Their backline has two Lyon players, one PSG, one Real Madrid player, and then their keepers from Juve. Let's see. Doesn't look like England has listed anyone as injured. Obviously, no one has suspensions that they have to serve, but in case you are curious, the England bench consists of Anna Morehouse and Kiara Keating as their keepers, Esme Morgan, Lotte Boy, Maya Letitia, Neve Charles as defenders, Ella Toon, Grace Clinton, Jess Park as midfield subs, and then Aggie Beaver Jones, Chloe Kelly, and Michelle Ajiman as their attackers. I would really like to see Chloe Kelly come on. Not because I'm biased or anything of the sorts. I think Ella Toon coming on would be fantastic. Just because, like, if you go back for 3 years, guess what really started creeping up after Ella Toon and Alessia Russo came on?
Another red card, Lucas Hernandez.
Ooh! They have 4 minutes left of. Ooh, dude, is Luis Enrique gonna get a red card? Oh, he's fuming. Ooh, Anthony Taylor's coming over. He makes himself unnaturally bigger. I love listening to what commentators say and how they say things tonight. You want to know what would be fantastic now? There's probably now 5 minutes of stoppage added on, or at least 3 minutes added on to the 6 that has been added. I would really like just to see Bayern score. Send this shit to extra time.
For shits and giggles now, yeah. Why not?
Oh yeah, because Bayern have a free kick.
They've got a 2-man advantage.
They're decently outside of the box, so it's not going to be a goal from the free kick position. They send it out wide to Elise, who crosses it in, cleared away. Elise gets the ball back. Elise, I don't know. Kamish out the wide crosses in. Ooh, corner? Yeah, corner kick for Bayern. Can you hear the PSG game that I have going?
Barely, but.
All right, so it's not loud enough where you get or anything. All right. Would I take Ella Toon at Arsenal? Full time for the Dutch. Yep. I'm gonna say no, just because our midfield is already stacked.
Yeah.
And at this point in time, it would be more of a hindrance to her moving forward. Like continuing to play for England. So you would think that if she is not getting minutes at club level, then yeah. Can you actually hear what they're saying, BX, or just that there's sound going on?
But yeah, Wales, Neil, Netherlands. I mean, once it could have been more. Let's be honest, a bit more clinical from the Netherlands, but Vic gets a goal. Viv got a goal.
She got her 100th.
Yeah. Not expected, and it is what it is. And Wales have to bust themselves down. They'll get ready for France in midweek, and we have to get ourselves into England versus France in about an hour's time from kickoff.
No.
Just
the answer to the Alicia Lehman Cup. No.
She's too much of a TikTok. Look at me. Look in terms of
PSG on the attack. Oh, Dembele off the bar. I actually think that might have gone in. I think it hit the underside of the crossbar, but I don't know. The refs watched and vibrated or anything saying goal. If PSG score 9v11, oh my God, they did. Dembele scored. What the fuck is Bayern doing? You are up by 2 men.
And you're getting done over.
And you had, oh my God.
Osman Dembele as well. There you go.
Yeah. Bayern had, no one was closing him down. If you have this game on and you watch the replay, they have 6 players in the box. And PSG don't. And then the ball just hits Dembele, and Dembele is just like, yeah, I'm going to shoot. You're not really closing me down. Yeah. Completely unmarked. Bayern had 4 players with a 5th that was coming in and out. No one was marking Dembele.
And you know what? On that note, we're going to get ourselves out of here. We've got 45 minutes for our next show, so we're going to get ourselves a nice little drink break, let the dogs out, have a little chill. We're back, as I say, 45 minutes time, 50 minutes before kickoff for the England versus France versus England game. Last game of Group D. And I need to top up as well, to be honest. Done the first here, but we'll be back. So if you haven't already, hit the like button here, and obviously turn your notifications on. All the streams already set up, so turn your notifications on over there, so you don't miss that as we go live. As before we go, let's see how Rosie's doing on the old bloody leaderboard. If it lets me have a look.
I think I'm in second though. Second.
One sec. There we go. It's still, the points haven't changed, by the way, since I last mentioned. 300 XP for Rosie, 150 for you, 125 for Alex. Idris at 135. Yeah.
I think they only allow 75 per hour, unless you start buying super chats.
Okay.
Because that's how Rosie got to the top. She bought her way to the top.
Let's wait for 2 more minutes then. You've got on the 58th minute now, so let's wait a minute and a half for a tap out then. Just for the sake of shits and giggles.
Bayern game is spicing up. Penalty maybe?
For
Bayern.
Let's look at that.
Donnarumma touches his hand. Ooh. It not only is a high boot from PSG towards Muller's face, but then it looks like it hits a PSG player's hand. Yeah, he called the penalty. It's going to be 2-1. I mean, they're at 8:20, 21, 22 past 90. There was 6 minutes of stoppage. I mean, Bayern would need to
score the pen, get the restart, go again.
Score the penalty, recover the ball in 20 seconds, shoot and score.
Basically, yeah. Unless that Italy feels generous.
I don't know. This is a interesting game. I mean, PSG scored the first goal. I'd have to look back at the times, but I think maybe 10 minutes later they get a red card. Bayern do nothing with that, and then right at 90 minutes, PSG get a second red, could almost then be seeing a Bayern goal to equalize, and they fuck it up and they concede a second goal. Oh, look at that.
That's me.
Oh, is that you? That's you?
Yes.
I'm just like, oh shit, Rosie's buying more. And then I saw the first one, I didn't see the second two.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, make sure it's all right for yeah.
Ooh, Pete G getting a membership. Congrats. Yeah. You're the only one on that list. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not seeing number 5, but you're the only one on the list.
Yeah, I haven't seen Boyce.
Oh wait, Chris, there it is. 2, 3.
Yeah, I haven't seen Boise 88 in a while in the chat. The other Chris, the other two, generic footy.
No penalty.
No, not been given or what?
No, Anthony Taylor just announced. He went to the screen. He said there was no high boot foot contact between the defender and the attacker. I think in the face or at all. Goal kick to PSG, or drop ball to the keeper.
After all that, bloody hell. Right, let's have a quick refresh. Forced to get Cottons on. I mean, you've been updated. You've got level 175. You're 175 now. What you were 150.
Sorry, I just had to spam the chat. I got more. I got more in there.
I mean, the engage was there.
I'm still not going to reach 300.
No. Maybe the next one we'll get number 1. Get in there.
I would require Rosie not to be buying anyone anything.
Oh dear.
I will take a solid second.
But yeah, on that note, guys, we're going to get ourselves out of here. As I say, we'll be back in about 40 minutes time. 40 minutes time for the England Advanced of the England match. Well, our European champions Lionesses will start the defence of the European title. And yeah,
on England.
See you soon, guys. And as always, up the Arsenal.